Rumors was recorded at the record plant in San Francisco, and one afternoon, Stevie found a hidden corner of the studio to privately gather her thoughts on her failing relationship with Lindsey.
I was just hanging out in the rest of the record plant, and Sly Stone had a studio there, and the people that owned the studio let me in there, and I went in there with my Fender Rhodes, and I spent the afternoon in there, and I wrote Dreams. And they really liked it, and so we recorded it the next day, and this was before the final blow-up of me and Lindsey. But we were close, but we hadn't had that final blow-up yet.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom.
Now there you go again, you say you want your freedom, who am I to keep you down? I really was the one that wanted my freedom at that point. Because I just wasn't happy in the relationship anymore. The relationship, in my opinion, had become too dark and too obsessive and too heavy. I just was looking for some spring air. I was just
The thing about Stevie Nicks is her style of writing is much more pastoral, whimsical, West Coast hippie, really, and Lindsey Buckingham his style is a much tougher, almost punkier sound, actually.
Lindsey, of course, had a riposte to Stevie's take on their relationship, complete with a dramatic opening and a rollicking backbeat.
I had this idea. It was actually taken from Street Fighting Man by the Rolling Stones, where Charlie Watts was going, and Mick didn't want to. He couldn't quite get that. He did his own thing, which was he did a 4/4, and he went. Loving you isn't the right thing to do. How can I ever change things that I feel?
Go your own way. It's a bitter, sweet testimony from a partner to another partner.
well, I always looked at Go Your Own Way as Lindsey's Dreams.
Won't take it from me.
My Dreams was my kind of airy-fairy spirituality, saying when the rain washes you clean, you'll know. In other words, we're all going to come out of this. And Lindsey, you and I will come out of this, and we'll be friends, and it'll be okay. And Lindsey's Dreams, which was Go Your Own Way, was angry and nasty. And in my opinion, extremely disrespectful to say shacking up. Shacking up's all you won't do. And me, ladylike, prudish Stevie, which I am, was very offended by him saying shacking up is all you want to do, because I was not in any kind of a shacking up mood. I was not shacking up with anybody.
It may be a rather, truthful and blunt observation, but that's the way you write songs.
Hired to do the job, I didn't understand. Lindsey always refused to sing his lyrics, and I found out later that the reason why he wasn't singing the lyrics because he knew it would make Stevie mad.
Lindsey and I broke up like on the last day, and we had a big fight. I don't remember what the fight was about, but we were getting ready to go home, and I basically said to him, well, I'll pack up the car and you drive it, and I'm flying home and you drive. And we were done. Done.